I don't think we're going to get quite back as good as we wanted. Welcome back, guys. It's been about a week since I brought you along with me. Since then I did pop down and give it a quick mow, simply because we had about 20 to 30 mil of rain come through. I also took some plugs with this plug tool, this little core plugger. Great tool to have in the toolbox just to see what's going on beneath the surface. Gives you a good indication on the moisture levels. That mow that I did that I didn't get to film, we did scalp a little bit, unfortunately, in this wet area, so it doesn't look the greatest. So and with that rain coming, I also put some wetting agent down just to help pull the surface water through the profile, so the surface doesn't stay as wet and as boggy. So we'll get a good look at that and see the results, see if the rain greened it up. You never know. Since then, it's been a few days, it's been pretty sunny, so it should have dried out. I kept saying the tournament was a couple of weeks away. I was wrong. It was only about 10 days from when I got told. So the tournament's tomorrow, and it's a 2-day tournament with clubs coming from all around Sydney. On 10 days notice, I think we've done what we can, but I'll still give it a cut, similar to last video. Still cut it, spray it again, give the surrounds a nick. Let's try and push some more colour into it and let it pop. With another tournament, with the tournament being 2 days, I'll come back tomorrow afternoon before the Thursday tournament to give it another mow and see people's response, I guess. I've spoken to a couple of the members, they're pretty happy so far, so like I said, with more notice we could have really got it a lot better, but here we are. Bit of dew on there. That's the area we treated last week. Fairy ring seems to be a lot better. And we got this area over here that we scalped that I don't think we're going to get quite back as good as we wanted. Fairly pleased with how it come up. Got some okay stripes mowed in. Had the wobbly boot on in a few areas, but it is pretty wet, so it left some clippings like this, which is not good. We'll get the blower out. You see just along here as well where I turn, the roller just got caked. The roller got caked with clippings, and then drops it along here. So give it a blow, tidy up what we can, clean the mower. Alrighty, same thing as last time. Members rocked up to play. Just as I was about to mix up the brew to spray out. Never mind, I'll just go to a lawn and I'll come back and I'll do the second cut and then I'll spray, which is better, to be honest. Pick up those clippings and mow the surrounds, cut in some better edges and stuff again. So that's alright, we'll go to get this lawn done. It's 9:30, they said they'll be done at 11. That gives me plenty of time. I just hope the wind hasn't picked up by the time we get back there, the Savo. To be honest, I thought they'd probably not be playing today, just because they knew that I was going to be down there. But it's okay, we'll get it all sorted. A little bit disappointed. But the wind picked up, so I couldn't spray. Sometimes it's better to not spray, especially with iron. If we get gusts of wind, we'll just get an uneven coverage, and it'll probably look worse than what it does without a spray. We've got double cut though. It's pretty smick. The playability of it is much better than it was when we first started preparing. There's parts of that, you know, it's quite tight and nice, as you can see. It should play pretty well. Still, like I said, a little bit disappointed we didn't get the spray out. These gusts are a little bit annoying. So that's how it's going to perform tomorrow. Got some new edges cut in. Surrounds are pretty neat and tidy. The field looks okay, but at the end of the day, it's the playability that counts. But we'll do another cut, another tidy up tomorrow. I got the golf course in the morning, then I'll swing past again. Hopefully, maybe I can spray if the wind holds down. But I won't be here till about midday, so chances are it could be a bit blowy. Hopefully we get some good feedback. Sure, I'll speak to a few of the committee members tomorrow. They'll probably still be here by the time I rock up. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. So unfortunately I didn't get to come back and spray the field just because of the wind, so I did come and cut it. I just didn't bother filming it, to be honest. It's been enough cutting footage. So that's about it. Got some good compliments from where it was at. Like I said, on 10 days notice. So can't complain. They had fun. I probably won't be here for probably a month or so. Since we don't have anything to set up for, it's just going to go back to regular maintenance. So I'm just down here today just to talk to a couple of the members, see how it all went. I'm just running the irrigation system at the moment. making sure everything's all good. We don't get any rain for a little bit. Probably still worth throwing the irrigation on once a week. Giving it a good drink. Also, there's one valve box here that I can find in the whole Croker Air Club. So there's 5 rows of heads across the whole field, with 4 heads in each row. This valve box has 3 solenoids in it. So I can manually turn on section 2, 3 and 4, which is a bit confusing. So there's a box for 1 and 5 somewhere, but I literally cannot find it. I followed the main line all the way up with a pitchfork trying to find it, but I just can't. So I'm trying to listen for like some ticks, like when the irrigation turns on, like a tick somewhere. There's no pump. I think it's just run off the main lines like Sydney Water. Yeah, I can't seem to find anything. So I might have to get someone in that can actually track the wires. I don't have those type of tools or anything, so because essentially what I'd like to do is next to this box here, just put a little like quick coupling valve. So somewhere I can run a hose, like a 19mm hose, plug it into the ground there, and then I can water hot spots and dry areas a lot easier. Anyway, that's about it. Sorry it was a bit all over the place. I would have loved to get this in much better condition, but it is middle of winter. We'll aim to get it really good in spring. I don't know if the club will want to do a renovation or anything. I could probably scarify it, maybe aerate it with one of those water rollers with the solid tines on it, get some air into the soil. I highly doubt they'll want a top dress, but I'll give it a good granular feed and then just rein it in with some plant growth regulator, slow the growth right up so I'm not chasing my backside, which seems to be a massive problem here with only being able to cut it once a week. I'm still on the search for a ride-on. Still gonna keep looking. They're hard to come across. I've got some contacts at other golf courses that I'll ring up and ask when they're changing over their fleets, and to keep me in mind if they can get rid of one of their ride-ons for under 10 grand so the club can afford it. But if we do get that ride-on, like that changes everything. 15-20 minute cuts 2 times a week I'll move to. But yeah, looking forward to getting a good feed on it in spring when the temperature turns. But yeah, like I said, thanks for watching. I mean, it wasn't as exciting as I expected it to be. The weather messed us up a bit, and like I said, the short notice and everything. But I'll keep you up to date with what I do here. If anything changes, I'll probably still come and feed it and cut it, so I can do before and afters. But so yeah, thanks. Stay tuned.